Yes, yes,
Yes, I
yes.
have shown you, right? There are so many ABAP development workbench tools. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but in this tutorial, I will show you how to create a database table. Okay.
How to create a database table.
Yep. Already we have discussed it. What was the workbench tool to create database table? ABAP
Remember
dictionary,
now.
right? Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Don't bother about these things. Okay. And we are the beginners, so you can learn the things gradually. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And ABAP dictionary is an ABAP workbench tool. Okay, you can call it as data dictionary. Okay. ABAP dictionary, data dictionary both are same. Generally, ABAP dictionary is used to create table definitions or structures. Okay. ABAP dictionary is used to create table definitions or structures. With the help of these structures, you can create physical database table. Okay. Do you know the difference between structures and physical database tables?
So I think that, did you ask a question?
Okay. What is the difference between structures and physical database table?
The structure is, I think the structure is how the table is set up. The
Ex-
physical database table is the exact the numbers or whatever you want to put in the table.
exactly. Yep. Yeah. Structure doesn't contain memory, whereas physical database table contains memory. Structures doesn't contain any records, whereas physical database table can stores records.
Okay.
Okay. And a structure is like a template. Firstly, with the help of ABAP dictionary, we will create structures. By using these structures, you can create physical database tables. And the advantages of ABAP dictionary are data consistency and data security. The major advantage of ABAP dictionary is reusability. If you create once, just you can use many number of times. Okay. The major advantage of ABAP dictionary is reusability. Okay. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Okay, now I will show you the ABAP dictionary components. Okay, just I have shown you what is the purpose of ABAP dictionary and what is the advantage of ABAP dictionary. I have shown you. Now I will show you some of the components of ABAP dictionary. Okay, the first one is database table, view, data type. In the data type we have data element and structure and table type. And fourth one is domain, search shell, type group, and lock object. These are the components of ABAP dictionary. Right now I will show you how to create a database table. Okay, the first one we are going with the first component.
Okay. How to create a database table.
Yep. I think you are familiar with what is the database table.
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Yes, yes. Can you tell me what is the database table?
Like Excel, used for creating a database,
Yep.
organizing a database,
Yep.
analyzing a database. I guess.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah. A database table is a place where the information is stored. Okay. The data in the database table will be stored in the form of rows and columns.
Okay.
Okay. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
For example, if you want to create a database table, firstly you have to create a structure. Okay. Before going to create a database table, you must create a structure with fields such as employee number, employee name, employee salary. Now I am going to create a database table with these fields such as employee number, employee name, and employee salary.
Okay.
Okay. And by using this structure, you can create physical database table. okay, where you can store some records. But in the case of structure, you are unable to store records. Here, you are unable to store any records. But in the case of physical database table, you can store records. Okay.
Okay, so the structure is just like the heading. It's just like the what the table would entail.
Exactly. If
Okay.
okay, and structure is nothing but group of fields. Okay, but it doesn't contains records.
It doesn't contain records. Okay.
Yes. Did you get the difference between records and fields?
Sorry.
Did you get the records and fields? What are the differences between records and fields? Records
No.
are nothing but rows. Fields are nothing but columns.
Oh. Okay. So
Okay.
records are nothing but rows, but fields are nothing but columns.
Yep.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Records are the rows and fields are the columns. Both are same. Okay.
Okay.
Generally, we don't call it as rows. We will call in ABAP records. Okay. Here, how many fields are available? Employee number, employee name, and employee salary. But it doesn't contain any record, right?
Okay.
But here, these are the three fields: employee number, employee name, and employee salary. But you can store the first record here and the second record here. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the second record. You can store here. Previously it is empty, but you can store here. Okay. So rows are nothing but records, columns are nothing but fields. Okay. And before going to create a database table, you must create a structure, right?
Yeah.
So you must familiar with the components of structure. Now I will show you what are the components of the structure or table definition. Okay. Components of table definition or structure I will show you right now. The first one is fields. Fields are nothing but columns, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the next component of a structure is primary key. What is a primary key?
I
Primary
don't
key
know.
is unique, right? It should not be empty. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any idea on this primary key?
Unique that should not be empty, like a unique identifier.
Exactly. Okay, what about this foreign key? Yeah.
Don't know what's the foreign key?
Okay. Foreign key is used to establish relationship between two tables. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to make establish relationship between two tables, you will use this foreign key. Okay. And the fourth one is technical settings. I will tell you what are these technical settings. The fifth one is indexes. Okay. Indexes are created to increase the performance of selecting the data from the database tables. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm going to explain these technical settings, the fourth one. These are the technical settings. I will show you one by one. Data class. Data class determines where the physical database table is stored. Okay.
Okay.
And what type of information will be stored will be explained here. The first one, data class are the different types. The first one is APPL0. APPL0 is nothing but master data. Do you have any
Master
idea?
data.
Yes. Do you have any idea on master data?
That's the data where every other application will be requesting data
Yep.
from.
Yep. The data which is rarely changes. Okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me the example for the master data?
Um, date of birth,
Sorry?
like employee name,
Exactly. Okay. Employee details, bank details,
date of
customer
birth.
addresses, yep, date of birth, and vendor addresses. Okay.
Okay.
In the case of business terminology, just you can say the examples of master data is vendor addresses, customer addresses, bank details. All these are things which rarely changes. And the next one is APPL1, that is the transactional data. Okay. Transactional data means the data which is frequently changes. Can you tell me the example?
The data that frequently changes.
Yep,
Address.
yep. Address, nothing but purchase orders.
Okay.
Okay, purchase orders will frequently changes, right?
Yes, it will.
So you can say the example as purchase orders. And APPL2 is nothing but organizational data. Okay, or customizing data. The data also which is really changes. Okay. Organization data means the data is belongs to particular organization. Say for example, SAP ABAP system is an organization. Okay, the data belongs to particular software, which is really changes. Okay,
Okay.
are you clear with this master data, transactional data, and organizational data?
The can you give me an example for the admission data?
Organizational data, if, you can tell it as SAP ABAP system.
Okay.
And that's an organization. SAP data is organization data. If you,
Okay.
if they provide the organization data, they will monitor the organization data by the SAP. Okay. Once you install SAP arbitration system in your company, okay, that is the organization data. That is also rarely changes data. Okay, you can also customize the data.
Okay.
Are you clear with this?
Yes.
The data
Uh,
belongs to a particular organization is nothing but organizational data. Okay. Now I am going with size category. I think you are familiar with this one. Size category means the maximum number of records you can store in the database table. Okay.
the maximum amount of records
The
you can store on the database table.
app. Okay.
Okay.
And buffering is nothing but buffering is a temporary storage area. Okay. It will increase
Okay.
your performance of the programs. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Yes, yes. I will say with a simple example. And buffering types are single buffering, generic buffering, and fully buffering. Single buffering means single record can buffer. Generic buffering means multiple records can buffer. Full buffering means the entire database table can be buffered. Okay. Single means single record. Generic means multiple records. And fully buffering means entire database table can buffer. And now I will say
Entirely.
you, yeah, now I will say you what is the buffering right now. Okay.
Okay.
Say for example, this is your database table. So this is a database. your database contains so many database tables. Okay, this is an ABAP program. Okay, ABAP developers working on this ABAP program. Okay,
Okay.
ABAP program will use some select statements or something else. Okay, and ABAP developer trying to access the data from the database to the ABAP program. Okay, and
Okay.
in a company there are thousands of employees are working on the same database tables, right?
Right.
Okay, then what will be the traffic and load onto the database tables? Traffic towards the database table and load onto the database tables are increased, right?
Due to
Okay,
people working on it frequently, yeah?
yep. So what I'm
Okay.
trying to do, I will store the frequently accessing data in the buffering. Buffering is a temporary storage area where the frequently accessing data will be stored. Now, some of the employees will works from here and some of the employees are trying to access the data from here to a web program. Now, what will be the traffic? The program which uses this buffering will works very fastly. Why? Because the
We
traffic,
reduce the traffic.
yep, yep, yeah, the traffic and load onto the database table automatically decreases, right? Any queries here?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, yeah?
Yeah, any queries?
No queries right now. I can understand it.
Okay. So for example, 1,000 people are walking on the same lane. If we divert the half of the people to another lane, okay, rest of the people can easily move, right?
Yeah.
The same example you can apply here. Okay.
Okay.
In short, buffering is nothing but it's a temporary storage area.
Okay.
And sometimes we will change the data in the database. Okay. And we have to update this changing data here also, right? Here you are changing the data. You have to update the changing data in the buffering
At
also.
the buffering.
Yes.
Yes.
For that, synchronization is the process automatically triggered by the system to update the changing data from the database to buffering. Okay.
Okay.
Once again I am repeating. Synchronization is the process which will automatically triggers the data, okay, which will automatically triggered by the system to update the change data from the database to buffering. Are you clear with this?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Till now, just once again, I am repeating what I told you here. Okay. Firstly, I told you this. What is the ABAP dictionary? Okay. And what are the advantages of ABAP dictionary? I told you. Okay.
Yeah.
After that, I told you what are the components of ABAP dictionary. But our concentration is creating database table, right?
Yeah.
So I have shown you this. Before going to create a database table, you must create a structure. So you must familiar with the components of a structure. For that, I have shown you some of the components: fields, primary key, foreign key, technical settings, and indexes. Okay, indexes are used to increase the performance. Okay,
Okay.
and also shown you technical settings. In the technical settings, there are buffering. I have shown you the what is the buffering with a simple example. Okay. Now our concentration is how to create a database table.
Yes.
So let me show you how to log into SAP ABAP system. Okay.
Okay.
This is a web development server. Select this web development server. Click on login button. Okay, this is the first screen of SAP ABAP system where it contains four fields such as client, user, password and language. Client is nothing but group of users. User is client specific, right? This is provided by our authorization team, and password is case sensitive, right? And language is optional. I told you before this one, right?
Yeah, you did. You done last session. You
Yes,
told us about
yes.
this.
Just click on enter button, and this is menu bar where it contains menu items such as menu, edit, favorites, extra, system, help. Okay, and this is the standard toolbar. Okay, where it contains enter button, command field of standard toolbar, save button, back button, log off button, cancel button, and print, find. Okay, these are the some of the buttons. Okay,
Okay.
this is the title bar where the title will display, and this is application toolbar which contains some of the icons and push buttons. Okay, this is
Okay.
the actual working area. I have shown you previously how to navigate to a particular tool. Okay, if you want to navigate to ABAP dictionary, what is the transaction code for the ABAP dictionary?
Oh, I can't remember the
Okay,
code.
it's not a problem. Okay, generally we will use some of the T codes so you can remember those transaction codes. Okay, to navigate to ABAP dictionary, we will use the S11. Okay,
Okay.
click on enter button. This is ABAP dictionary. Okay, which contains some of the components. I shown you these components: database table, view, data type, type group. I have shown you these ABAP dictionary components, right?
Okay.
Now our concentration is how to create a database table.
Okay. Stable.
Okay, and now I will show you the existing database table which is created by me previously. Okay, yesterday I have created a database table. I will show you just now. I will show you. This one is created yesterday. Just click on change button. Okay, select this radio button, database table, and provide the database table name. Okay, which is created by me. Already I have created this one. Just I am going to show you the output. Okay, how will be the database table and how will be the records, I will show you right now. Just click on change button. Okay, and just click on the output. Okay, this is your database table. Okay, it contains
Okay.
ENO means employee number, EMPNAM means employee name, CSAL means employee salary. Okay, with these three fields I am going to create a database table. If you expand this one, observe here, this is ENO, right?
Yes.
It is showing a EMP and EME. Okay, this is a field label. If you expand this one again, it will show employee number, fully name.
Okay.
This is the field label. Okay,
A key label.
field label.
Field label. Okay.
Yep, field label. And this is another field, employee name, and this is one more field, employee salary. Okay, these are the three fields. And how many records here?
Well.
Four records, right? These are the four records. And I have created a database table with these three fields. Okay,
Okay.
this is the existing database table. Now I will show you how to create the database table like this.
Okay.
Okay, before going to create a database table, you must familiar with what is the domain and what is a data element. What is the domain and what is the data element? I will explain you now. Okay, domain will describe the technical properties of a table field such as employee number, employee name, and employee salaries, data type and length. Okay. Domain will describe the technical properties of a table field such as data type and length. Here I will show you. This is employee number. This is a table
Yeah.
field. Domain will describe the what data type it is and what is the length of this employee number. Do you have any idea what are the data types?
It will be numerical data.
Exactly. This is the numerical data. Okay. That will be described by the domain. Okay. And what is the length? That also described by the domain. So in short, domain will describe the technical properties of a table fields such as data type and length. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is the data element. Okay. Data element will provide the field labels. Field labels. These are the field labels, right? If you expand this one, it is showing as employee number. Okay.
Okay.
If you do like this, it is showing as ENO. If you expand this one, it is showing as employee number. These are the field labels. Field labels are provided by data element. Okay. Did you get the difference between domain and data element?
Yes, I can
Yes.
get it.
Domain will describe the technical properties of a table field such as data type and length, and data element will describe the field labels. Okay. Now I will show you how to create a database table. To create a database table, there are two ways. The first one is bottom-up approach. The second one is top-down approach. Okay. In the bottom-up approach, firstly you have to create a domain. After that, you have to create data element. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have to create database table. In the top-down approach, firstly you have to create data element. After that, you have to create domain. Then you can create database table.
Is there any advantage of bottom-up approach over top-down
No, no,
approach,
no.
or
There is no much difference between bottom-up approach and top-down approach. Okay, and they will customers also not mention these approaches. Just they will ask, try to create a database table. That's it. But they don't want to mention you have to follow this approach and you have to follow this approach. Okay, just they don't mention. Actually, I will show you how to create database table by using two approaches. I think this one will be easy for you. The second one is easy for you. So you can follow any of these. Okay.
okay.
So firstly I am going to show you how to create a database table by using bottom-up approach. Okay. Are you clear with this?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And the transaction code for the ABAP dictionary is S11, right? Firstly you have to go here. Okay. Now I will show you how to create a database table. Okay. So I'm logged into SAP ABAP system. This I will provide the link. Okay. You can download it and you can also install this GUI. Okay. And
Okay.
yep, you can select this development server and click on login button, and you can enter
Okay.
these details, and also management will provide these server details. Okay, don't bother about it.
Okay.
Okay, language is optional, so just click on enter button. Okay, so we are going to create a database table right now. So we need to go with ABAP dictionary, right?
Okay.
The transaction code for ABAP dictionary is S11.
That's 11.
Exactly. enter S11 in the command field of standard toolbar. Just click on enter. Okay. All these are the components of ABAP dictionary. The first one is database table, view, data type, type group, domain, set, help, and log object. Okay. And we will see one by one today. Okay.
Okay.
But yesterday I told you there are two approaches to create a database table. The first one is bottom-up approach. The second one is top-down approach. Right?
Top-down approach. Yeah.
Yep. In this session, I will show you how to create a database table by using bottom-up approach. Okay? If you remember, in the bottom-up approach, first of all, we have to create domain. After that, data element. After that, you have to create database table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I will show you. This is the existing database table which we have created previously. Just I am going to show you. Okay. No, not this one. Just I will show you a new database table, and just click on change button. Now I am going to show you the output only. Okay. I thought yesterday I shown you this one, right? How many fields
you
are
showed me
available?
this one
Yep.
yesterday.
Yep. There are 3 fields, right? And 3 records are available here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, domain will describe the technical properties of a table field such as data type and length. Okay. What are the technical properties? Data type and length. What type of data it is, whether it is numerical or integer or character. Okay. And what is the length? That will be described by domain. Okay.
Okay.
And these are the field labels, right? EMP, NUM and EMP, NAME are the field labels. These are provided by data element, right? Did you get the advantage of a domain and data element?
Yes.
Okay. Now, for each and every field, you have to create domain. Okay. We
For
have,
each and every field, we have to create a domain.
yep, because every field contains data type and length. Employee number contains data type and length. Say for example numeric. Employee name also contains data type and length. For example character. Okay. For each and every field you have to create domain. Okay.
Okay.
And for each and every field you have to provide data element also. Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Firstly, you have to create a domain. After that, you have to create data element. Then you can create database table. These are the 3 steps you have to follow to create a database table. Firstly, I am going to create a domain for the first field, employee number. After that, I will create domain for this second field. After that, I will create domain for the third field. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, just if you want to work with another session, how to create another session? This is a session. Okay. Just click on create new session. I have shown you how to create sessions, 4 types. There are 4 types: system, create session, and
No,
also
you've not shown how to create session.
yep. Sorry.
I said I'm lost now. Let's go back to SE11.
Okay. Okay, it's up to you. If you want to go back, just you can use the go back. Okay.
Okay.
And also you can go back. Yep. This is SE11.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. From here, how do you create a database table?
Yep. You can. Yes. From here you can create a database table. Okay.
Okay.
So
How do we go about creating it?
okay. Sorry.
I said I know we are using the bottom-up approach, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, and we start from the domain.
Yep. we will create first of all domain. Okay, if you want to create a domain here, just you can create. Otherwise, if you want to create one more session, just create one more session, and also you can go from here S11, enter. If you want to create domain, here also you can create domain. Okay, otherwise there is
Okay.
one more session. This is okay. I have created two sessions. This is one session and this is another session, right?
Okay.
Okay, you can go with any of these two sessions. Okay, just log off and log off. Just right now we have only one session. From the beginning I am showing you. I am going with ABAP dictionary S11. Okay, first you have to create domain. After that you have to create data element. Data element is available in this data type of ABAP dictionary. Okay.
Okay.
So for the first field, I am going to create domain. Okay. What is the first field?
Employee number.
Yep, employee number. Okay. Choose this radio button. Okay. You can choose any of these radio buttons. Just choose this radio button domain, and you can provide the domain name here. Okay. The program name should begin with Y or Z, right?
Y or Z, yes.
Yep. I told you the naming and programming conventions. The program name should begin with Y or Z. Okay. And I have started with Z. After Z, you can give any number. You can give any digit or anything you can give. Okay. But I am following a proper naming convention. D means domain. ENO means employee number. Okay. If you click on create button, what it is showing?
Do you know already exists? Choose a different name.
Yep, that means the program name should be unique. Okay, this should be unique. So I'm going to give any number. Like, can you tell me your favorite number? Lucky number?
5.
Yep, 5. Just click on create button. Okay, what it is asking? Maintain domain.
Okay.
This is the domain name. G means custom. D means domain. ENO means employee number 5. Okay. Short description is nothing but information. Employee number. Okay. Domain will describe the technical properties of a table field such as data type and length. Okay.
Okay.
Click on this definition tab button. Provide the data type here. Data type for the employee number, which data type you want to provide?
Alphanumeric.
F, numeric. Can we write like this? Can we write like this?
I think so.
No, we cannot write like this. For each and everything, SAP provided a standard code. Okay. So if you don't know, what you want to provide here, just click on this icon. Okay. That icon will provide the list of values. Just click on this icon. This will provide the list of values. Those are provided by SAP. Okay. And observe here, these are the data types and short descriptions. Here I am going to choose NUMC, that means character string with only digits. Okay. Numerical values which are not used for the calculation purpose. Okay.
Okay.
For example, pin code numbers, phone numbers. Okay. Telephone numbers. These are not used for the calculation purpose. Okay. This I am going to choose this NUMC. Double click on this. This is the numeric character string with only digits. Okay. They are not useful for the calculation. Employee ID is not used for calculation, right?
Okay.
And this is the length. Number of characters are nothing but length. You can provide 4. I have given as 4. That means 4 characters it can provide. Okay.
Okay.
And do you think employee ID have decimal places?
Not really.
No. Yep. So here, what is this output length? I will tell you later. And what is this conversion protein also? These are the part of syllabus. Okay. We will discuss in the coming sessions. And what is this sign? Law, positive sign or negative sign? Okay. Do you think employee number can have these positive or negative signs? No, employee ID doesn't have any positive or negative sign, right?
No, it doesn't.
Yep. So I'm not checking this one. Okay. I'm not
Okay.
doing anything here. And what about this lowercase and uppercase? ABAP is not case sensitive. That means it can support either lowercase or uppercase.
Okay.
Okay. So no need to choose any of these things. Okay. Just domain will describe the data type and length. So I have provided the data type and length for the employee number field. Okay. Just after filling these things, just we can save it. This is the save icon. This is the back button. Just save it. Okay. Did you create any package?
Package. What is a package?
Yeah, it's a nice question. I told you before, once you create the program, you have to store your programs in your SAP ABAP system database.
Yeah.
Okay, in the database of SAP ABAP system, we have ABAP repository. ABAP repository is a special memory area, okay, where you can store ABAP programs. In ABAP repository, you have two packages. One is development class, another one is local object. Okay, I told you before, if you store your programs in the local object, those are not transferred to other systems for the testing serve. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, do you remember it? Just okay, I will show you that one. If you don't remember, okay, just I will show you here. I have shown you this one. I think you can easily remember if I show you this presentation. Okay,
Okay.
this one will be. Yep. Here, this one. Okay, within this, actually these are three servers, right? Development server,
Yeah.
testing
Yeah.
server, and production server. Okay. ABAP developers will work on development server. Okay. Once you create ABAP program, you have to store in your package. Packages are two types. One is development class, another one is local object. If you store your programs in the local object, those are not transferred to other systems for the testing purpose.
Okay.
So you have to store your programs in the your own package. That is nothing but development class. Okay, development class is your own package. Local object is this local object is built-in package.
Okay.
We didn't create any our packages, right? Till now we didn't create any packages. So I am going to store our program in the local object.
Okay.
Okay.
So
This,
basically, local object is available for everyone.
yep, local object is a built-in package of SAP ABAP system.
Okay.
Okay, but in real time we don't store our programs in local object. Generally we will store our programs in our package only. Okay.
Okay.
That is nothing but development class. But till now we didn't create any packages yet, right? So I will store our program in the local object. Just click on this local object. Okay. We have provided data type and length. Just save it. where do you want to save? In the local object.
In the
And
local object, yeah?
yep. And once you save it, you have to check it whether it is syntactically correct or not. Okay?
Okay.
It is syntactically correct. Once you check it, you have to activate it.
Okay.
The moment you activate it, runtime object will be generated. Okay, now you can use this domain for each and everything. Okay, just you have to save, check, activate it. Now it is active. Now we have created domain for the employee number. Just you can go back. This is back button. Click on this back button. Now what is the next step?
That type.
Okay, we have to create data element, right? You have to create data element. Just you can create data element by using this data type radio button. But I will also create the domains for the remaining fields such as employee name and employee salary. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The program name should begin with Y or Z. It's not a problem. Okay. D means domain. ENAME name means employee name. I have given 5. Just click on create button. Okay, this is employee name. Okay,
Yeah.
click on this definition tab button and you can provide data type and length here. The data type is character. Okay, employee name is
Character,
character. If you don't know what you have to provide here,
Click on the button beside it.
exactly, you can take the help from here, and this is CHAR. Okay, you can double click on this, that will be exported to here. Okay,
Okay.
and also I am going to provide length as some 30 characters.
Okay.
After that you have to
Save.
save, check, activate. Okay, save it. Where do you want to save? I want to
Allocate.
save in the local object. Local object $tmp, both are same. Okay,
Okay.
but development class is nothing but your own package.
Yeah.
But we didn't create any package, so I am going to store our program in local object. Just I have saved it. Okay, now I am going to check it whether it is syntactically correct or not. It is correct. Okay, now
Yeah.
observe here, this is not active. If it is inactive, you cannot use this one. Okay,
Okay.
so you have to activate it. Just click on activate button, click on enter button. It is active.
Okay.
Now just go back. Now we have created 2 domains for employee number and employee name. The next step is what?
Employees salary.
Exactly. D means domain. ESAL means employee salary. Okay. 5
Yeah.
I have given. Just click on create button. Okay.
Yeah.
This is employee salary. And just choose this tab button. Data type is, if you don't know, for the integers, actually can we do like this? We cannot write like this, right?
No, we can.
Yes. So you have to, there are int1, int2 and int4. There are different types of data types, but I am going to choose int2, int2. Okay, you can choose any of these, not a problem. I am going to choose int2. Okay, but we didn't provide this number of characters and output length. Okay,
Okay.
the system will take care of it. In the case of integer, system will take care of it. So no need to provide this number.
System will take care of it.
Yep. We are unable to provide anything here. Okay.
Okay.
This we cannot provide anything. It doesn't allow us anything. So system will take care of it. And you have to save, check, activate it. Okay. Instead of doing all these steps, you can directly activate it. Okay. But if you find any errors, you have to rectify it. Okay.
Okay.
Instead of doing save, check, activate, I am directly activating this one. That will ask to save. Just save in local object. Just enter. Okay. Now it is activated, right?
Right.
Now your employee
Yes.
salary is also activated. So go back. We have created 3 domains for employee number, employee name, and employee salary. Okay. For each and every field, you have created the domain. We have done with the first step. What was the next step?
Data element.
Exactly. So you have to choose this radio button data type, and you can provide the data element name here. The program name should begin with Y or Z, and the characters length should be varies 1 to 30 characters. Okay.
Okay.
Here I am going to provide DE means data element. Okay.
Okay.
And observe here, after G you can provide anything like this A, B, C, D. Okay. But if you follow a proper naming convention, that is easy to remember for you. Okay.
Okay.
So D means data element, ENO means employee number 5. Just click on create button. Now it is asking whether you are going to create data element or not. Yes. Yes. Short description is what? Employee
Number.
number. Enter only digits. Okay. This what is the benefit of this short description? Actually, if user gets confused, what is this one? He will click for the help documentation. Okay.
Okay.
Then it will automatically source for the customer. So don't provide any junk values here. Provide a proper understandable text here. Okay.
Okay.
And what is the use of data element?
The
What is the
use of
use of?
data element.
Yep. Why we are using data element?
That's where the data is used to enter into the database.
Yep. Data element will provide the field labels, right?
Okay.
Okay. Observe here. I have shown you this. Just click on create new session. I have shown you S11. This is a database table, right?
Yeah.
I have shown you previously output. How did you get these field labels? ENAME, ECL. If you expand this EMP, NAME, how did you get this one? These are provided by field labels. These are provided by data element. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now, just this is the data element. Okay. And I'm going to provide field label here. Just choose this field label tab button and provide the length here. Short length is 8. Just ENO I have written. Okay. If you expand this one, that will source EMP NEM. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to provide long, you also can provide just 25 employee number. Okay. If you want to provide heading also, you can provide. Okay.
Okay.
Are you clear with this data element? Okay,
Yes, I am.
that element will provide the field labels. So I have provided short and medium length, long field label here. Once you create domain and data element, you have to attach the domain for the data element. Okay, you have to attach the domain of employee number for the data element of employee number. Where you can attach, just choose this tab button, click on this tab button, data type. You can provide the domain name here. What was the domain name?
Employee number.
Yep. But we have given a proper naming. G,
Z
yep,
D
Z,
E.
D, D means domain, ENO
Domain ENO. Yeah.
5. Okay, we have created this domain, right? Now I
Yes, we
have
have.
now I have attached. Now I am going to attach this domain for the data element.
Okay.
Okay, this is the data element. Now I am going to attach our domain for the data element. Okay, observe here. This is the data type. This is the length. There is no data type in length. If you click on save button, okay, it will show us the data type and length of this employee number field. Just save in the local object. Now it is showing NEMC 4. We have given this one, right? Yeah,
Yes, we have.
previously we have given this one. Okay, so you have to save, check, activate it. Okay, this is our data element name. Okay, this is our data element name. Just click on enter button. It is activated. Now we have created data element for the employee number, and also we have attached the domain for the data element. Okay, just go back. Can you tell me the next step?
After employee number, it's employee name.
Exactly. You have to choose this data type radio button. Okay, and
Then you
provide the name Z
ZE,
D.
Z,
Okay,
ZD,
okay,
NAME.
exactly. 5.
Right.
Just click on create button. Click on enter. This is data element. Okay, we will discuss what are this structure and a table type. Okay, click on enter. Now you can provide the short description here. Employee name. Okay,
Yeah.
this here you can only enter only alphanumeric text. Okay, this will helpful for the user or customer. Enter alphanumeric text. Okay, this after providing short description, you must provide the field labels. What are the field labels? If you choose 8 or 7, anything you can take, not a problem. Field label is ENAME, just 15 or 16 or 17, anything you can take. EMP, NAME, okay. I'm not providing this long and heading. If you want to provide, just you can provide this long and heading as well. Okay. Can you tell me the next step?
After that's employee salary.
No. We have provided the field labels. You have to attach our domain for this data element.
I
We
didn't
have
get what you said.
we have to attach our domain of employee's name for this data element.
Okay.
So click on this data type tab button, and you have to provide the domain name. D D means domain, ENA means employee name 5. We have created this domain previously. Now I am going to attach this domain for the data element.
That's element. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Observe here, firstly you have to create domain for employee number, employee name and employee salary. The second step is you have to create the data element for employee number, employee name and employee salary. Okay.
Okay.
And also you have to attach the domains for the data elements of each and every field. Okay, just observe here, I have provided this data type and length previously, but I didn't save it. Just save it. Now you will get this char 30. Okay, we have provided this one previously, right?
Yes, we have.
We have provided. Now this is new. Okay, so you have to activate it.
So activate it. Yes.
Unless and until you activate it, you cannot use it. Okay. Now the object name is going to be activated. This it is active. Okay. Just go back. Now the next step is what? The next step is you have to create the data element for the employee salary, right? Hello? Hello, Kinoshi? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. D means data element. E sal means employee salary 5. Okay. Just click on create button.
Yeah?
Enter. Now you have to provide employee salary. Okay. Now you have to provide the field labels. How to provide the field labels? Here 8 field label is E sal, and also you can provide some 15 or 16, 17, anything you can write. Employee salary. Okay, these are the field labels. Can you please hold a moment?
Sorry?
Can you please hold a moment? Just I will close the door.
Okay.
Okay, are you getting any disturbance from my side?
No, I'm just concentrating on what I'm learning.
Okay. Okay. This this is a field label, right? And now
Yes,
we have,
yes.
what is the next step?
After that, we have to attach it to the
Exactly. Yep.
the domain.
You have to attach the domain. What was the domain name? Z? D
ZZ
means, yep,
E cell
exactly. ECL 5, right?
5.
Okay. If you forget this one, okay, you can search here. Okay.
Okay.
Just you can use that button, and you can provide the, you have to remember the beginning names, starting name. GD means, okay, GD means
Okay.
domain. Okay, you can enter star here. Okay, just
Okay.
you can search over here. If there are any names, just you can search by this GDENO. Okay, if you forget it, you can search over here. I will show you these things. Okay, how to search, how to collect the data. We will see one by one. Okay,
Okay.
so in short, I am going to provide this. GD means domain, ESAL 5. Okay, just there is no data type and length, just save it. Save in local object. Okay, this is the data type and length. You have previously provided these things. Okay, now you have to activate it. Save, check, activate it. Instead of doing all these steps, you can directly activate it. Okay, this is the data element. Okay, this is object name. Observe here, data element, object name. You can enter here, so it is active. Okay,
Okay.
you can go back. Now we have created domain and also data element for each and every field, such as data, employee number, employee name, and employee salary. Okay, now I'm going to provide the database table.
Okay.
Okay, just delete that previous name. Now I'm going to create a database table by using this domain and data element. Okay, and provided the database table name here. EMB means employee name. Okay, just 5 means your database table. Just click on create button. This is the short description, employee details. Okay, and what is this delivery and maintenance? Observe here, there are so many delivery classes. Just if you don't know what you have to provide here, click on this icon. You will get this delivery classes. Okay,
What are the delivery classes for?
your delivery class will determines which type of data maintained by you. Okay, Which type of data maintained by the database table will be described by delivery class. Okay. This is application table. Application table contains master and transaction data. Yesterday I told you, right? What is master and transaction data? Master data means the data which is rarely changes. Example,
Okay.
customer addresses, bank details. What is the transaction data? Transaction data means which is frequently changes.
Changing.
Those are purchase orders. Okay. Just choose this delivery class A. Okay. That maintains master and transaction data. Okay. That is the application table. Generally we are working with business data. So business data is nothing but application data that is available in application table. Okay.
Okay.
Now I am going to choose this data browser or table view maintenance. Okay. These are three options. Observe here. The first option is display maintenance allowed with restrictions, means if you choose this option, you are able to display the data, but you are unable to create entries. You are unable to create records. If you
Okay.
choose the second option, display or maintenance allowed, you are able to insert, create, change and modify, delete the data. Okay.
Okay.
If you choose the third one, nothing will happen. You are unable to insert, display, change the data also. Okay.
Okay.
So I am going to second option. I am going with second option, that is display or maintenance allowed. So you are able to create the records and also you can display the records of the database table. Okay.
Okay.
And what are these fields tab button? Just choose this tab button. Here you can provide the field name. ENO means employee number.
Employee number.
This is primary key. Okay. Primary key should be unique. Okay. And it should not be empty. It
That's
should
initial
not.
value, right?
Exactly. And what is this one? What is the data element?
The
What is
employee
the
number, that's a numeric.
eh, no, numeric is the data type.
Okay.
Okay. Data element means you have created it already. You have created domain and data element for each and every field, right?
Yes, we have.
And what is the data element for the employee number?
ZDE.
Okay.
Then that's
ENO.
number N. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Fine. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Now observe here. There is no data type and there is no length and there is no decimal places. Okay.
Okay.
Once you click on enter button, you will get the data type and length also. Okay. Just click on enter button. You got it, data type and length and short
And short
description.
description.
Yep. Now I'm going to provide one more field, that is ENAME. Okay, employee name. Here you can provide the data element. GDE means data element. ENAME5 means employee name. Okay. Just you can enter. Okay. You got it. Data type and length. And one more field is there, eCell. Okay, you can provide GDE means data element, eCell 5. Okay, just click on enter. You got it? Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay, just we have provided delivery and maintenance and also fields. Now the very important thing here is technical settings. Okay.
Technical settings.
Yep.
Okay.
Yesterday we had discussed it, right? Click
Yes, we
on
have.
this technical settings push button. Just save before calling the tool. Okay. Just save it. Where do you want to save? In the local object.
Local object.
You can also click this one or you can also click this. Application table should be client specific. What is this information? I will tell you later. Okay, please note it down. Application table should be client specific. Please write somewhere else. Okay. We will discuss in the further sessions what it is. Okay.
Okay.
Click on enter button. What is the data class? There are different data classes. Click on this F4. APPL0 is master data, APPL1, APPL2. These are the different data classes. Now I am working with master data, so I am going to choose this APPL0 data class. Double click on this data class. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the size category? Size category means?
The
Yes.
length.
Sorry?
So is that, I said the size category, is that the length?
Exactly. The maximum number of records you can store here.
Okay.
Okay. And please don't fed up with my questions. Okay. Actually, I
No, no,
will
no, no,
ask.
no, no.
Yeah. Okay.
No, no, no. Please do ask it.
Yeah.
Please
Okay.
do ask.
Okay. Just it will more. It will be more interactive. That's why I'm asking. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay then. And the size category is, if you don't know, just click on this icon, and also you can provide the size category here. Okay.
Okay.
Just what is the size category? If you choose this 0, that you can enter 0 to 8700 data records. If you choose 1, that means you can enter 8700 to 35,000 data records. Okay. Now, firstly I am going with 0, so you can provide the data records up to 8000 and something else. Okay. And right now I'm not going with this buffering and these buffering types. Okay. But we have discussed yesterday, right? What is the buffering
Yes,
and
sir.
what are the buffering types. But we are not going with any buffering right now. Just save it. Once you provide the technical settings, data class and size category, just you can save it. Okay.
Okay.
And just you can go back. Now you have provided delivery and maintenance, fields and also technical settings. Just you have to save it. You have to save it, and also you have to check it. If you find any warnings, just you can ignore those warnings. Okay.
Okay.
Just go back and you can activate it. This is the table GMP5. Now it will be activated. You can ignore the warnings. It is active. Okay.
Okay. Why
Now,
why do we ignore the warnings?
if actually their warnings we'll discuss in the enhancements. Okay. Those
Okay.
warnings are category 2 enhancements. I think you are familiar with enhancements. Enhancements customizing, adding extra functionality to the existing functionality without modifying the standard one. Okay.
Okay.
And we will discuss in the further sessions. Okay, don't bother about it. And if you
Okay.
find any errors, you have to immediately rectify it. Otherwise, you will face problem. Okay. Otherwise, it will not be activated. So, if you find any error, you have to rectify it.
Okay.
Now it is active, and this database table initially empty, right?
Yeah.
Now you have to create some records. How can you create some records? Just go with menu options, click on this utilities,
Utilities.
choose this table contents and click on create entries. Okay,
Entries.
and don't bother about it. Each and everything I have provided within the document by step. Okay, and don't bother about it. Okay, and by following my document you can easily create all these programs. Just click on
Okay.
create entries, and here you have to provide the employee name. I'm going to provide the employee name is employee number is 101, and this is some Charlie I have given. Okay, employee salary is some $1000. Just save it. Okay, the record is successfully created,
Okay.
and just you can reset it, and you can enter another record, employee number, employee name. This is some Kishore, and this is some 2000 US dollars. Just we can save it. Second record also successfully created. Just we can reset, and you can create one more record, 103, and employee name is some Kinoshi. This one, some 3000 US dollars. Just save it, okay? And now where you can check it, just go back. Again, you can go with menu options, click on utilities, table contents, and click on display button. Okay, here this is the execute button. You can click on F8 or you can click on this execute button. Okay, you got it? EMP and EMP. Okay, this, if you drag this, it is showing as EME. If you expand this MP, if you expand this one, it is showing as employee number. Okay, and these are the three records you have created right now, and these are the three field labels you have provided by using data element. And if you want to create one more record, what will you do now? Sorry? If you want to create one more record.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. If you want to create one more record, what you have to do? Do you want to go back again? No.
Yeah.
No need to go back again. Just you can use this create button. Click on create button, and this is 104, and this is Krishna, and this some 4000 US dollars. Okay, just save it. Okay. Successfully I have created 4 records. Just you can here 4 records. If you want to change these records either descending or ascending order, just select this field. You can choose this sorting in ascending order, and you can choose this descending order. It is in descending order, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you choose it, just it is ascending order. This is the refresh button, and we will see one by one all these icons. Okay. Any queries here?
Sorry?
Hello, Kinoshi, any queries here? Yep.
No, it's pretty straightforward. I just think it's the more you practice it, the more you'll understand it.
Yep. So each and everything will be available in the document. Just you can check the document. Within the document, each and everything I have provided you. Okay. Step by step I have shown you. Okay. Yeah. If you want to change these records, okay, you can select a record, and also you can choose this change button. You can also change here. Okay. After changing it, you can save it.